Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. And today's episode is 5 p.m. I'm recording right after the last one. I don't know. I've felt very hopeless at the end of the last two episodes, so I gotta play another one. I was gonna go do something else, but like, man, I gotta win a run of Monster Train. And maybe I record 10 in a row because I just can't win. Remember I said I wanted to win 12 in a row? Maybe I'll lose 12 in a row. Just fuck around, we'll find out. Do I want to tell you anything today? Not really. Do I want to ask you a question today? Not particularly. I don't have anything on my mind. I just want to play Monster Train, honestly. No, let me know. How's your day going? You let me know. Type something, because I gotta, if the analytics go down, when number go down, I don't feel too good. It's not that bad. Don't worry about it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Awoken Melting. Rage Talos, Darkness Arcus, Sap Seraph, Sharpened Molded, Preserved Thorns. Need to, like, make a concerted effort to go, okay, it's not Patient Seraph. Every run. I just have to, like, I have to look. I have to see it. Cheater's Hand is good, even if I don't like it. And we'll go Spikes. So, Melting Awoken, we can play... Did I start with Reform? I feel like I did, yeah. Can take the money, I think. We have Reform, we have Cheater's Hand, we can play some sort of holdover. I'm not gonna play Mark of Invasion, I already took the 100. We can play like a molded Reform the... I can play bottom floor here. Molded and Reform the Sweepers idea. Or like a Hollowed Hall Sweepers could work. I don't think it's that good, but we could play it nonetheless. I think it's just okay. It's okay to bad, really. Okay, I should maybe put Molded away there. I bet I should. It's okay, Sharpen makes our early game much better than you would expect. And with Preserve Thorns we get a nice little kill. Good start. Solid beginning. Sharpen. Hold your horses there, buddy. I'll take the ping, which is Vine Grasp. I don't need Sting, I already have 3. Draft is fine. I have Reform, we can look at some sort of, like, Reform draft-based line. Draft is multi-strike is good. Big Sludge. Yeah, that sounds good. I could take Paraffin Enforcer. Like, Big Sludge completely nullifies everything I was just saying. But that's fine. He's big and he's Sludge. He's the analytics monster. What's in the Horde? Sketches. Yo! I think that's terrible. I think that is awful. I will not be picking it. I will take the money. So I want to play quick multi big Sludge, and I want to slap that behind the Spike Sentient. That's the plan. No, actually I don't want him to be quick in that case now that I think about it, because if he's quick then he will swing before he gets the harvests, actually. So I will reroll. No multi, that's okay. You could give him plus 25. I think I'm actually looking for double multi-strike for the Sludge Man. But we'll see. Spikes 3 is fine. He has 30 HP and we can heal him through the damage, typically. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see. Sentient plus Sludge go down. Definitely a run to pick up 1 hit of space to put, like, a unit in front to die every turn. Or we could just put spikes on Sludge himself and then give him enough HP to survive. It's another idea I don't hate. Right, we just like heal him up, give him a plus 25 and some spikes with Sharpen. Watch him go nuts. Might be good. How many spikes is it that you need? I think you need around 15. It's a lot of casts, but we'll see. Take Restoration Detonation. Definitely attracted towards Entombed Explosive here. Yeah, I'll take Entombed Explosive. I think this run moves away from frontlining with the Sentient, but we will see what we see here. I think it's probably gonna be self-infused big sludge gameplay. Or it could be a sweeper, actually. A big sludge sweeper. Right, because sludge passes on his harvest gain rage 5. I don't really like that. I think I'd rather do self-infuse and just look for the number of hits answers. We can focus on it pretty heavily. Abandoned Stave is all the energy I could ever need. Yeah, I think it's usually good. You're just committing 2 removals to it eventually. I shouldn't take the money. Okay. I think that this run is off to a good start. I would like to pick up Unleash the Wildwood, Focused Growth, or etc. Any of those would be fine to me. I will probably take Space and Draw because energy is now well handled. Big Sludge, I'm good, thank you though. And I don't know, I need to heal. My survival plan is to heal. I'm going to heal through all my damage taken on higher floors, or on higher combats, I should say, on like Divinity, etc. I like Harvest because I can kill the enemies. It's not Slay. I can play things like Restoration Detonation without fear. A lot of this is going to come down to early game spikes and then late game. I think, you know what I want to see here? I want to see... yeah, I do get hit here, it's fine. Doesn't make a difference. I would like to see, for this run, Devourer of Death. I think that would be a big hit for me. Hey, don't you die on me, though. That would be bad. If the Sentient dies, wait, am I gonna lose this combat? No way. 8 damage, 3 hits. Oh yeah, I'm actually losing, aren't I? I think it's okay, but it might not be. Restoration Detonation maybe is enough. This restore, I feel, makes no difference. I can't mold it anything. 8. Oh, this might make... No, this puts you at exactly 16. Oh, how sad. It's 1 off. I'm 1 HP off of winning cleanly. 29 versus 26 is the same. The intervals are 24, 32. So this restore doesn't matter. I'm gonna play 2 Sharpens. Boss lives at like 3. She lives at 5. Come on. Sorry, 6. Alright. She lives at 6 there. Fine. You got me. Okay, so I could play Spreading Spores here. You could play a Spreading Spores big sludge game plan. How does that sound? Fucking awful. That sounds just unfathomably bad. But like, the reason that I'm even bringing it up is because like, this is awful in a different way. Because it sounds okay, initially. Regen for healing, spikes for killing backline. On paper, that sounds good. In reality, you're never going to get enough spores out to win. Your sludge is going to die way before you get enough regen. So, I don't know, do I want Wildwood Tome? Probably. But again, the quick conflicts with the spikes. I think I'm going to skip. I'm not going to play Spreading Spores. I'm not going to say, oh, I don't know, let us try it. Because I know how it ends. You know how it ends. It's bad. Awoken Hollow is not great here. I think Wickless Baron is an interesting idea because you go Sludge into Baron. It's a 1 energy, 3/3 and Harvest 5 on kill, or on Harvest. But I prefer the Sludge. I think I prefer the Sludge. And I'm gonna go... Draw. We're going left. If there's no multi-strike here, I think things are a little grim. Too dry would be a shame. Endless is okay, it's gonna go on the tomb. And we're gonna reroll, and we have multi-strike. Okay, not so bad. Nothing to be doomed about. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the Vengeful Shards out now. I think they are annoying. No thank you, Paraffin Thug Lady of the house. We are going into here, we're going to Pact Up Big Sludge to be Monumental Sludge. See if I remember to call the episode that. And I think I am going to give him plus 25. I don't think it's safe. Well, it's like, it's close, right? If I see stealth, then this is not that good, but if I don't see stealth, I think this is bad. And I don't really want to go to another steel shop. I'd rather just cap it out. Now, there is a conflict of interest here between Spike Sentient and Big Sludge, aka Biggie Sludge. Skip the trial. And I think I just have to hold off on playing the Sentient. That's all there is to it. And then we try to get Harvest where we can. Sentient goes away. Sharpen can go in. I should put the drag on top, actually. Yeah. That would have been smart. My mistake. Oh, I draw a draft, which is just better. Across the board. Get out of here, Sentient. Okay, so we play the Sharpen. This is the entire game plan. You play the draft. I'm a fool. Of course you don't play the draft in front. You play him behind. Oh, what am I doing? You play him behind because he tanks the spikes. Ugh. It's okay, you get the same amount of harvest, I just take a curse and 1 damage for that. Which matters a little. Not like a crazy amount, but it matters. Greg can go in front to block the 6, and you can also just kill the 9 HP. Doesn't look great, but I think it'll look better whenever I draw my man. There he is. And we also have a plan to heal. Should put away Restoration Detonation. The Sentient's on break. Doesn't have to do anything right now. You can go down to fight the boss. Yeah, but now you're getting there. He's up to 172 times 2. You got Entombed Explosive going off. Suddenly things aren't looking so bad. The spikes are actually doing really well. I don't know if you thought the spikes were going to do this well, but Sharpen's kind of keeping it going here. Good try, Sentient. You almost had him. You almost won that. Why did I play that like this guy's incanting up here? Anyway, get off my screen. This is... It's slow to start, but I think it'll get better. I would accept the draft tomb here. Oh, spreading spores. No. What if I pick Bramble Lash? What if I actually commit into Sharpen here? 2 energy, do 40 isn't bad. I'm gonna pick Ensnare, but like, you know, fun to think about. Subsuming Blade is okay, but it's not too expensive, and I can hold it. Yeah, it's probably good. Piercing, it has a lot of reasons to like it. I said I don't want to go to another steel shop. I don't want to go to another steel shop. Oh my god, bloating fungus. Come on, man. 2 spreading spores into bloating fungus. What's next? Holdover? Come on, man. Alright, let's make Sharpen playable. Or more playable. I also like making Restore heal more. I don't need to freeze anything. Let's just reroll. Alright, at least there's nothing scary here. There's no holdover. Spell Chain plus 10 piercing. I'm at 75, so I need to take 25 more. Does Spell Chain do anything cool? Nah. About plus 10 piercing. Sort of. I don't hate it on Vine Grasp. Or actually, plus 10 piercing restoration detonation. It ups the healing and it makes the damage piercing. I like that. Okay. Shall we? I think we shall. I think this run is in a good spot. Not a perfect spot, but a good spot. Will I get slaughtered by the plus 6? It's extremely possible. I think I will not take it. I want to, but I don't think I will. Also, got Pyrestone housing, so we will be going to another steel shop after all. Life works in mysterious ways. I should hold Restoration Detonation. It's a mistake to hold the Sentient over. I need to hold critical healing cards over. Hold Entombed Explosive. Very nice that we get the drag, or the Collector there. Sharpen hits the field. I just want to empty the deck, basically. Okay, Entombed Explosive goes in here. I'm gonna hold the big Restore. Explosive hits the board. A Subsuming Blade does the move. And heal 1 and end our turn. It's looking okay. I'm building up a little bit of confidence in this run as we move on. However, I just realized how much damage I'll be taking on this turn. It's ugly. Because Entombed Explosive does not do 60, he does 50. So I get hit by this Clip Defender pretty heavily. Or rather, the tank, but you know. I could have mitigated this if I had thought it through a little bit more. I didn't realize it until it was too late, though. That's not a good mistake to make. I'd take 24 for that. I should have held Restoration Detonation for that. Preserve Thorns comes in. I need to be a little more proactive about stuff like that. I have to have the foresight there. It's hard to have, truly. You gotta be looking very far ahead. And I was not there. But, Ensnare 1, Blade the other. 270, 310, yeah, this is over. This is all done. It's a wrap. I'm just gonna end my turn, if you don't mind. It's not close. The only if I had optimized there, I could have killed him in 1 turn instead of 2. But, not a good combat out of me. Focus Growth is fine. More healing is good, I don't hate it. Remnant Host, ooh, or Engulfed in Smoke. I think Remnant Host is better because it's survivability and harvests, because this chump blocks 3 hits for you. Engulfed in Smoke is also good, but I think the Remnant Host is just too good. Now, I guess we're going to another steel shop. I would not hate another multi-strike here. Plus 25 is okay. Burnout 1. Oh, it's kind of messy with Entombed Explosive, right? We've been through this before. It's a little annoying. But I guess it doesn't matter, because I can just... Yeah, it's fine. I think it's a net positive up until the Divinity, and then it's whatever. It doesn't matter on the Divinity. Actually, if I'm going to give it Burnout 1, I can also give it 25 more HP. Now Entombed Explosive always chumps the whole round. Multi-strike. Okay, I'm feeling exceedingly confident here. We go Remnant Host into Entombed Explosive now. I think that it looks rather good. What about melee weakness on strike? I'll go with Heaven's Gold. I don't think Gift of Gratitude is that good here. It's like 160 gold, but I really like Heaven's Gold. I think it's very strong. Okay. We remove 2 Train Stewards. We probably take... I'm gonna pay for it, yeah. We probably take Draw again in the next or after this. I was gonna leave it open because I was thinking maybe I would take space and then slot the Sentient back in, but I don't think that sounds all that good. I'm gonna hold, so I'm gonna pretend like the Sentient isn't here. I've been holding the Sentient over and it's been hurting me because she's just a dead card. I have to actually commit myself to playing her, which I'm not going to. So I'm gonna hold over Ensnare. Ensnare is a nice little one enemy dies now hit. Or doesn't die but doesn't escape me sort of hit. And, I mean, this combat's very free as well. Put away. I'm gonna keep holding Ensnare. And I should put Draft down. Dregs go middle floor. Yeah, this combat's very, very fine. Because, sorry, I meant to finish that sentence. It's fine because there are 3 1-health enemies for Big Sludge to get himself started on. He gets a nice start to his cleanup duty. Hold the Ensnare, play the Remnant Host. Now I will, you see the problem with setting it up like this actually is I will only get to play this every other turn. We will see how much that matters. Because it's going to burn out, which means that there's going to be a pair of dregs alive. This is no longer an issue when we reach the Divinity. Because the Divinity waves will actually just do 31. It's one of those choices where it's kind of bad for the short term, but for the short term we're ready to make sacrifices like this. Because my man has 53 HP. Should have the healing to keep him alive on the Divinity, assuming that the front line holds up, which I think it does. I can also put the Entombed Explosive on top if I so desire. Lots of ways to go about it, huh? I don't know if I even need draw. I have so much next turn draw, I might not take it. I should keep Subsuming Blade. I want to get the kill with it. It's always nice. Pop my man off. 450 times 3. It's a big number. Oh, this is fine. Oh no, I think we're good. I think this is fine. I do have a little bit of concern about the Divinity, but I think that's just because my confidence is shaken. If I had -1 attack on Arcus, I would get 2 rounds of chump blocking there. But the thing to worry about is that my damage output isn't very high. 3 spreading spores? Come on, monster train. I don't need energy. I can take space, but I don't actually get anything for space because the Entombed Explosive isn't going to be dying. But I don't need energy, so I guess I'll take draw. It's fine, I'm gonna overdraw sometimes, but the net positive is there. I don't have any money for a trinket shop. I do have a duplicate, but I don't really want it. So I'm gonna go right for the Vortex. Send away 2 train stewards. Farewell, gentlemen. Cultivating Sentient here would take me up to 8 draw per turn. Look at that. I mean, sure, right? Why not? I'm probably not gonna play her, but may as well. Spells get an extra upgrade slot? Oh my god, you could play 3 Spreading Spores with Lightstone Casing. That sounds awful. Do I have a spell that I want to upgrade here? No. I don't want any of these. Mark of an Exile is bad. I don't really want my Sentient Living. Forever Flame is very good. That's even more reason to have not taken energy. Petrified. We could have had both Spike's relics, Spreading Spores, Bloating Fungus. What the hell is this? I think armor 20 will hurt me here. Okay. I'm gonna play the Sentient. Do my best here to not get smoked by this guy. Put away Focused Growth. No, I should put away Sharp in there. Oh well. Here we go. Vine Grasp and 3 Thorns on my man. 50 times 3. So there are draws that kill him. Yeah, I like Entombed Explosive. You can also play Ensnare. Entombed Explosive is enough, I believe. Not enough, really. I was sure that was enough damage. Why isn't this enough? Oh, so first of all, even if my math originally was right, that would not be enough. I counted 70, or no, I counted 90. Yeah, I counted 90 because of the drafts. The drafts don't swing. They come out after combat's over. Was this my first day on the job? Well, yes, but don't tell anyone. Wow, that's horrifying. You know? Thank you, Sentient. Put away the explosive. So I should have ensnared that guy. Finally. I shouldn't have taken 6 there, but I was not aware. It's my draw. It's 10 or it's 8, right? And now it's 7. Oh, it is. Wait, oh, it's 8. Right, because I have Cheater's Hand. My draw per turn is 9 when the Sentient is alive. It's quite a bit. Subsuming Blade. Damage output isn't all that high though. If this is Trample Boss, I might be dead. That would be surprising. If it's not Trample Boss, I have no worries. It is Trample Boss. Am I dead? Let's start looking for it, shall we? Put away Focus Growth. Probably the draft doesn't live, so let's do the Sentient here. 2 less damage? Why? Oh, because the drafts don't swing. Yeah, I see. Interesting. Next turn draw is not actually 10, it's 9, because Sentient dies. My damage output is 900. Pulse does 52. I cannot bring anything back with 1 HP. Or sorry, 1 burnout. I can go like this. I think it's fine, as long as I top up. I think that it's fine. It'll be just shy here, and then when I play the Remnant Host explosive combo, it's not enough? Wow, wow, wow. Sting him. Vine Grasp him. You see this lethal? Here's a cool one. I'm sure you see it because I've looked long enough to find it. But here's the lethal for you. You go Subsuming Blade your own guy, Restoration Detonation. That's goofy. Took a second to really parse that one, but there it is. Ah, yes. Could have 2 Bramble Lashes and 3 Spreading Spores. I think it's awful, by the way. I've been keeping track of the Spreading Spores idea. I think it's absolutely terrible. But you could have it. The thing is, how do you get enough upgrades, right? How do you upgrade those cards to be good enough? And I think the answer is, well, you probably don't. Flicker's Liquor. I don't need any more energy, man. Jackstrips is okay. I'm gonna reroll. Stings get +3. I actually like Daze 3 and Melee Weakness 1 Faulty Loader a lot. And I'm not gonna take the money in the middle. My fire is only up to 48, but that's okay. I'll take another Ensnare, and we will go. Can Big Sludge it? Let's see. I think it should be a big sludgeable here, but yeah, because Sarah's gonna help me out a little bit even. Put away the Focus Growth. We go Draft, Sludge. I don't think I want to play the Sentient. And I do not want to play these Dregs. I can play 1. I don't want to play the Dregs though because they will steal harvests. And the early harvests are the most important here when we're fighting against Sap Seraph. Okay, I'm okay. Sorry, my hand accidentally bumped my keyboard. Just had to double check that I didn't break something. Looks good. Kill 1 of these with Vine Grass. Preserved Thorns the middle floor. Doesn't eat the melee weakness. Dreg goes here. We may as well draw. Actually, it doesn't matter. Melee weakness should punch through no problem on the first turn. We have our Entombed Explosive on the field, ready to go. Do I need Entombed Explosive on the next turn? Let's actually take the moment here. Take a moment, give it a look. I don't like that. I can put this in simpler terms. That's really scary. I'm going to put Restoration Detonation away. I'm going to root the 10-190. Yeah, I'm going to let this 15 happen. I'm going to soften this up. It's a little awkward. I'm going to lose a harvest or miss... I want to take Subsuming Blade to 25. That's the key piece there. I don't want Subsuming Blade to be lower anymore. I want it to be 25. And... like this is fine. Heal a little bit. I believe in setting it up like this, we should be fine now. I will hold... okay, this is a lot of thought that I have to give this combat, but it is what it is. What do I hold over? I'm going to put away Restore. So, Restoration Detonation kills one of them. Remnant Host blocks for the other. It dies, so everything's nice here. On the middle floor, I don't have to care if I don't desire to, which I don't desire to. I don't think I care. I will ensnare nothing. Well, I can ensnare top floor for the next turn draw. Sting as well is fine. Don't need the moldeds. I'm gonna Subsuming Blade Seraph. I don't think I need to Subsuming Blade this goon on the bottom. In fact, I think I want them to be swinging. I want these 15 times 2s to be swinging on me, because I want them to kill Remnant Host for me. Holy. Oh dear. That's I'm gonna give that one a whoops. Okay. 10, 16. That's 26, 15, 15, 15. He hits a Dreg, unfortunately. Or Draft as it is. So yeah, I'm just going to be taking 30? Yeah, that's gonna be 30. My bad. I should have killed this guy. Might be. The stag deck comes back on me. Didn't think about it. Didn't think about the fact that you could just put a 4th enemy on me there and I just get slapped. Yeah, we're there. Kill these. This is where the Entombed Explosive really gets to shine, by the way. This is where it really goes nuts. Tanking full waves for me now. Just completely keeping my man full HP and giving a ton of harvest. It's excellent. But the star of this show from here on is all of the pings stopping me from getting smoked by 4th enemy. An actual, like, legitimate issue that we have is the number of hits we need for the Divinity, of course. But I think I have enough answers now with things like Restoration Detonation, things, roots, particularly with ensnares, actually. But 45 HP is concerning. If I was 140, I would be 100% okay with this. But I'm not, so I'm a little scared. I'm gonna root the Harvester here. Got the 28 spikes. I wonder if I should have taken Bullash. Maybe. Big Sludge is doing 2,700 damage per round. Now, unfortunately, he does just die on turn 1. But... oh wait, am I dead? Hang on, am I dead? Nah, surely not. Yeah, surely not. A little close though, now that I think about it a little more. It's a little frightening. But, hey, you know what? A win's a win. That plus 25 ends up being very important. However, if I didn't have the plus 25, I would have taken stealth. So, not as much of a concern as you may think. I would have just taken the Engulfed in Smoke on ring 4. Yeah, I thought about taking Jack Strips for this wave. My response to that was, oh, I'll just use the spikes from Spike Sentient. I realize now that there's an issue with that idea, but we'll figure it out. No hold and snare. And then we can draft it down top. Probably a little bit afraid though, I would say. Maybe I should play the Sentient down here. I think I should. He'll be gone soon. What the hell, Sentient? Take it easy. Come on. Did I waste my melee weakness there? I sure did. I played her thinking I wouldn't, and then I did. Might be. Drag does get to go give me a freebie kill. I would like... Kills the 15 times 3. I think that's good. I could kill the 2015 here? Yeah. And I may as well heal. This wave is tough. I think that it's not so doomed, but it's not great. I have Ensnare for this, though. This is what I have Ensnare for. I've been holding it for this. That's scary. Don't look at that. I'm gonna keep molded. I wonder if I've taken too many harvests from myself, though. It's possible. Okay. What are we doing here? Let me step forward for the rest of this run. This one's a little bit trickier. So the Entombed Explosive will go off at the end of the round. I think playing the Sentient was a mistake, and now that I've looked at it, I think that was incorrect. We will play it through, but in hindsight I think I will regret this. I'm going to put a Dreg here. I'm going to put a Remnant Host here. And I'm going to Ensnare twice? Twice. Okay. Yeah, if that Shade Wings wasn't dead, I would be able to... Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, God. That's so bad. That's a terrible misplay on my end. Okay. Don't worry about it too much. We got other things to deal with. I would like to put away Focused Growth for later, Remnant Host for now. Double Sharpens. Sting is wasted. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. I think every ounce matters down here. Yeah. Yeah. It's an interesting mistake that I made. That really, it puts us in a weird spot, too. Yeah, no, I can't carry on, can I? 16, 11, 11, 5. You go Restoration Detonation here. But no, I die. Yeah, I just die. Okay, I will reset. Playing the Sentient, I said many times it would be bad, and then I did it anyway. And it was bad. Wow, who would have thought? But I thought to myself that I needed to play it. And the reason I thought that is because I thought that I needed to play it for the card draw, but clearly that was incorrect. I also thought she would die a lot sooner than she did. I thought she would die much, much quicker. But it is what it is. I just have to trust myself. I was right. I said that shit from the beginning. I said don't play the Sentient, she's gonna be bad from here on. And then I keep trying to play her, because it doesn't feel right to have a run where your champion is just completely worthless and dead. But here I am. Drag goes in, Restore goes off. Oh, I'm gonna play like this. Subsuming Blade and then drag again. That gives you more on the harvests. It's gonna take a lot of forethought to get through this, I think. Yeah, because... Pardon me. What's gonna happen is you're going to amass this debt over the course of this combat. My man's gonna be slaying them as fast as he can. And there's just gonna be too many of them. It really, I cannot stress this enough, all comes down to the damage shield. If this was the incant, this would be no problem. But I took Faulty Loader, which is a lot better for incant wave, and I rolled damage shield wave, and I am shamed. Okay, so what card am I putting away? Let's put away Drag. What do I think here? I think you play Ensnare here. I think you have to, eventually, what happens here is I have to take a hit somewhere, right? Because when you look ahead, 4 enemies here, 5 enemies here, they're gonna catch up to you, is what I'm thinking, and what I'm saying. And I think that the best timing to let it catch up to you is on this Apprentice of Light, which means I will not be ensnaring him. The healer ensnare puts them to the front, so I do not want to ensnare any of these guys. Last piece of this, 7, as long as it works, I should put the Remnant Host down on the middle floor. The end. Last piece, drag top floor. Let's make a difference. Restore here. I think I will not play Preserve Thorns. Things are pretty bad. Okay. Let's see if I have correctly calculated all of this now. Again, at 100 HP, 140 HP, this run is a slam dunk home run. At this state, it's a little more tricky. Put away Preserved Thorns. Remnant Host goes in. Oh, what the fuck? You still die? No way. Okay, at full HP, it's okay. That's just death, right? I don't think I'll be catching up to this then. I did not realize how bad this was. Oh, wow. Okay, so I have to root the spikes to ever have a chance of surviving this, first of all. I think I should end my turn. You could count it out on this Clipped Reflector, but I'm not gonna fuck around here. I'm gonna press end turn. Ultimately, I should probably have taken Quick. But we're not out of it yet. $16, $11, $11, 20. So, Restoration Detonation keeps us alive. I don't know which card to put away, but a lot of them are worthless. I'm gonna put the Sentient away. Oh, this does 10. Count it up here. 21 means you take 16, 11. 11 goes through, 9 goes through. You take 20 if you play the Remnant Host first, but you're at 30, which means you're positive on HP. I believe it's good. Play this guy first and then restore. That's enough. Okay. Restore. Red goes here. I will get hit by this wave, right? Chains is gonna kill me. Now I will pop my Preserve Thorns. I need to kill you. Would have been good to hold that card for the next turn, but such is life. 282. He's gonna kill Chains now. 2 hits on Chains. Chains is dead for sure. No need to snare. I will snare the Marksman. Now I don't need to worry about damage. Damage output is fine. I need to start... Oh my god, that's how that works. Oh, brutal. The spell shield goes on the enemy that I put to the front there. It's fine. I'm starting to wonder how I will actually win Relentless, by the way. That's what's really starting to weigh on my mind. Does he die exactly here? How ridiculous. Oh, and Entombed Explosive doesn't die. I have to Subsuming Blade it if I want it to die, which I do. Pine Grasp you to the front. You know what, Sentient? This is your time. Go get him. Yeah, she kills 2 high-value enemies. I have to fight for my HP now, I think. The problem I foresee is that if I go into Relentless, I have to kill the boss in 3 rounds, which is going to be hard, because there's going to be a whole wave in front of him. Just fucking goons clobbering me. Remnant Host, keep me alive, thank you. Do my bidding, please. Sentient did her job, she lightened the load. I should hold Ensnare over. What I need to do is I need to start ensnaring the wave that will be in Relentless. Which is, I believe, the next wave. So we start holding Ensnares. And then realizing that I needed to keep Ensnare or else I'd die here. Oh, but I have Restoration Detonation to kill. Good. I should have been more cognizant of that, though. That could have been very... I mean, I should have lost there, basically. Don't beat around the bush, I should have died. It's 16, 32, 48, 58, 64. I would need to put up 11 HP of restore, which is 5, 4, 3. Yeah, so I'd have to get to 5 restore regen. Drawing 2 more cards next turn is better. I don't think you're getting to enough restore. I think that this is we live or die, right? Okay, so I start ensnaring the middle floor here where I can. I need to take enemies off of the middle floor now. Put away Sharpen? No, whatever. Put away whatever. Remnant Host goes top floor. Good. I need to pick off whatever I can from this floor, because this is the floor that goes into Relentless with me. I can kill all of it? Let's 2 die to that. We can ensnare the front too. Subsuming Blade here. And I think I'm going to lose because I don't have enough HP. The boss doesn't live for long, but neither do we. I think it's actually going to be like barely enough. Because we go over 32 here and then probably kill him in 1 hit, right? Holy moly. That was a hard fought combat. What the hell? That shit was brutal. God damn. So, the hindsight of this run, and you can't know. The moral of this story is you can't know. There's one choice with hindsight I would make, and in the moment I think what I did was correct. But on Combat 2 I took Draft instead of Engulfed in Smoke. Engulfed in Smoke makes that run a breeze, no doubt. I think that the second Engulfed in Smoke that I saw would have been bad. I would have lost because I wouldn't have had enough harvests, I believe. Because I took Remnant Host instead of Engulfed in Smoke. But it's interesting. It's a really interesting one, because either one of those, you pick Engulfed in Smoke, you win. I also think... No, I'm not... No. I'm not gonna say to you, I should have played Spreading Spores. No way. However, my confidence is restored. I feel better about myself. I can close Monster Train now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.